Greetings once again, book lovers far and near. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I have read, reviewed, and recommend. And today's book is Gino, The Fighting Spirit of Gino Odjick by Patrick Johnston and Peter Leech. This is published by Greystone. It retails for $29.95 in the United States, $39.95 in Canada, and it is 282 pages long. Fans of hockey might be familiar with Gino Odjick. He played for, I think, 7 seasons with the Vancouver Canucks. Now, I sort of haven't followed hockey as closely as I did when I was younger, so I was not familiar with him. He was the most interesting person. He was an Indigenous Canadian, and his father was a residential school survivor. And he found getting into hockey, there was discrimination against Indigenous Canadians. But he still persevered, and he made it to the National Hockey League. Now, you can't say that Gino was a finesse hockey player. He didn't really care about scoring goals, though he did score. His highest goal total was 16 goals during the 1992-93 season for Vancouver. But what he was known for was being an enforcer, and that is someone who picked fights with people, usually to protect one of his own teammates who had been, tripped, hit, boarded unnecessarily, and he basically stood up for the other guys, the people who didn't usually fight. So he amassed a lot of penalty minutes. In fact, his highest total was 371 penalty minutes during the 1996-97 series, which eclipsed his penalty total of 370 penalty minutes during the 1992-93 season. In fact, he is in 17th place in penalties for people who have had over 2,000 penalty minutes. But although he was a tough guy on the ice, away from the ice, they said he had a heart of gold. He did community service. He visited hospitals with children in, and he was nothing like his tough guy persona on the ice. And in the book, the authors really get into the heart and soul of this man, that he was still admired. Even opposing teams admired him for standing up for his players, his teammates. And he had a love of the game. Now, he did play for several teams during his career, which I think spanned about 12 or so seasons. But unfortunately, his health started deteriorating, and he did die in January of 2023. He had a rare blood disorder, and they found cures for him. When they thought he wouldn't rally, he did. And he did live till January, like I said, 2023. Now, he was inducted into the BC Sports Hall of Fame in 2021. And so if you're looking for a book about a most unique hockey player, Gino Odjick is definitely someone who you will be most impressed by, because, like I said, his love of the sport, his love of the indigenous culture, and his love for people in general. So that's the book I'm recommending today, Gino. So go have a look for it if you're a hockey fan. If you're not a hockey fan, I think you'll still enjoy this book. So I do thank you for watching this video review. Hopefully you found it informative. I'll be back again very soon with another first-class book. And until that time, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.